Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to make this Nutella charm. So I'm going to pick up the camera for a second. This is what it looks like. It does have texturing and shading on it. So I'll show you how to do all of that in the video. But the first thing that you're going to need is clay. So I used Beige by Craftsmart, and Craftsmart clay is usually pretty soft, so you may have to put it in the fridge for a few minutes before you use it. So I've done that and now it's soft enough, or else it won't retain the mold shape. Then you're going to need a mold, or you can shape it yourself, but I used a mold to save time. It's a bread mold, and I made it from an Iwako eraser, so you could probably find that in your local craft store. Then you're also going to need TLS, which is translucent liquid Sculpey, and then you're also going to need dark brown and a teeny bit of black acrylic paint to color it. And then you're also going to need some like chalk pastels or some eyeshadow. I just used a matte brown eyeshadow that I don't know, it was just in a kit that I had. So, yeah. And then you're also going to need a toothbrush for texturing. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is roll out your piece of clay, and I'm going to move the camera down. There. Okay, that should be a little better. So I'm going to roll out the ball of clay, and then, oh no, it's already getting warmer. Push the clay into the mold, and make sure you don't have too much clay, or else it'll just look kind of lopsided. And press it into the mold, and make sure that it doesn't overlap, so that way it gets all the textures and everything. Then take it out of the mold. And then what you're going to want to do is take your toothbrush or your other texturing tool and just start to tap the surface. But make sure it still retains its shape. And then you're also going to want to slightly do the crust, but not a lot because crust isn't that textured. And then you're going to flip it to the back. This is really important because a lot of people forget to do the backs of their charms. But you're going to also texture the back. And whatever side you like better can be the front. But if there's lint in it, it doesn't really matter because you're going to cover that with clay, or with the Nutella spread. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do is, at this point you would, what I did is I took my pastels first, or my eyeshadow stuff first, but you can also do this after, but I'm just going to do it first. So here I have a crafting. This is not, don't use this for makeup after you've used it for crafting. This is just a little brush, and I'm taking a matte brown color that I have over here, and then I'm just taking it on my brush and then brushing the sides of it. And it's okay if you get it on the top of the charm too, just don't get it a lot because it'll look like it's toasted. But basically you just want to get it on the sides. And ideally, or actually you could also paint this on, like if you just wanted it to be not toasted, but I was too lazy to do that, so yeah. Yeah. Then what you're going to want to do, so here's what it kind of looks like. It's just shaded a tiny bit, and then the front has a little bit of shading on it. So what you're going to do now is mix your clay. When you're mixing it, you don't need to get it crazy dark or like too dark, because when it goes on the clay, it'll become darker, and then when you bake it, it'll become even darker. So you probably can't really see that, but I just mixed a tiny bit of black with a lot of brown and a lot of TLS. And what you're going to do is take a toothpick. Don't just like do this directly on the charm, but you're going to take a toothpick and start dotting it on. And then you might want to like try to scoop this up, like really like spread. I don't know if this is enough for 2 charms, but I'll try my best. So try to get as much of the spread as you can on here. Also, if you want to turn this into like a peanut butter charm, if you like peanut butter, just put less brown in and don't put any black in, because then it'll be like caramel colored, sort of, if that makes sense. And while I'm doing this, I used, I think it's just, let me check, I used brown from Craft Smart, and I just used a black from some other brand that I got forever ago. And here I'm just scooping the Nutella, or the TLS, onto the charm. And keep relatively close to the middle, because you'll spread it in a few minutes, or in a little while. So, I'm just getting the Nutella on here. Sorry for the awkward silence. Okay, so once you've done that, you are ready to start spreading it. So if you can see, oh no, that was outside of the frame. Well, I just basically just dotted it on there and put the spread on there, but I didn't like spread it yet. So now what you're going to do is, I'm going to do this on the side. I'm just going to kind of spread it so it looks kind of like there was a knife that was spreading it. And you might want to turn the toothpick all the way to the side so that way it has that little like spreading look. And cover any of the edges where you may have just not done a really good job. And then lift up from the middle. And there you have your Nutella charm. So it looks kind of better in real life, but I'm sure yours will turn out really well. And then here's the other one that I made. So, also if you want to make this into a charm, just put an eye pin on the top of it, like I did for this one. And it would be a good idea if you like took a keychain after you've baked both of them, if you make 2 slices, and then you can like have like a Nutella keychain, and that would be cool. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.